Hi, I'm Dave with One Adventure at a Time. We've been living full-time in our self-converted van now for a year and a half. And today I wanted to tell you 2 tips for your Promaster. How to jump start it and how to use an air compressor. So let's get started. Recently we made a video on how to replace your battery. And if you've watched it, you know that the battery is in front of the driver's seat on the floor, and it's not real convenient when it comes to jumping your vehicle. But you do not have to access that battery in order to jump your vehicle. So if you look in the engine compartment, right here you'll see a little positive sign. And it has a little flap, and if you open that up, there's your positive lead right there. That goes directly to the battery. And then if you look down here, this is your grounding post, and that's made to use for your negative lead. So today we're using the Noco Genius Boost, and it's just a battery jumper. It is real small, lightweight. We've used it several times and it works great. So we'll just connect it up. You want the positive to go right on that piece of metal, and then the negative to go right on this post. And it's labeled too. And that's all there is to it. You turn on the jump starter and you crank the motor over and it starts it right up. The second tip is using an air compressor with your Promaster. Now the front tires are 65 PSI and the rear tires are 80 PSI. That's a lot of pressure. If you have one of the smaller air compressors that fit into the DC port or cigarette lighter, they're usually only good for 30 to 40 PSI, which does work in emergencies, so better to have this than nothing. If you have a full-size air compressor, then you can actually air up to 80 PSI. This air compressor is good up to 150 PSI. And I just got it up here for demonstration purposes. If you're gonna use this, it needs to be on the ground. So this is a heavy-duty air compressor that can handle 80 PSI easy. And once again, you can hook it up to your battery just like we did the jump starter. So the positive's gonna go here, and then the negative is gonna go on this post. When you run this type of air conditioner or air compressor, it has a big draw, so you'll wanna run the motor so you don't drain out your battery. But now we have access and we can air up any of our tires to the proper PSI. Most gas stations in the United States, their air compressors don't go above 40 PSI. So with the front tires being 65 PSI, the rear tires being 80, you're going to have to go to a tire shop to get your tires properly inflated. So it is very nice to have an air compressor on board. And we hope you found this video helpful, and we'll catch you next time.